So that's it, guys. It is done. Valerien Ismael is no longer head coach of West Bromwich Albion. The club sacked him on Wednesday, and yeah, it is no surprise to us Baggies fans. To be honest, the tactics we were fed up with, the absolute scenes that we saw at Millwall over the weekend literally summed up his last two games. 2-0 defeats to both Preston at the Hawthorns and to Millwall themselves. I don't condone what happened over the weekend with flares and seats getting ripped up by Baggies fans. Absolutely don't condone that. But, it's really not surprising considering the type of football that we have experienced in recent weeks. There's been public fallouts with Sam Johnston and Robert Snodgrass, the latter of which has left the club as well by mutual consent. But yeah, it's let's just hope the nightmare is finally over, because us Baggies have suffered enough now. We really have been, this is the most toxic I've ever seen the Hawthorns be. I was there for the Preston game last week, and after Preston scored their second goal, three-quarters of the Hawthorns emptied, and that's no exaggeration. We were fed up with it. And yeah, so to hear the news that Valerien Ismael has been sacked by West Bromwich Albion, it was the news we all wanted, even on deadline day. And, it's really no surprise to us Baggies fans that Valerien is now gone. As for who's coming up next, I'm hearing Steve Bruce come up quite a few times. The club are talking to him, so maybe we may be getting Steve Bruce, and he will have completed basically his trifecta of managing Newcastle and Sunderland, both Sheffield clubs, and all three teams with the B postcode, so to speak. So that's if he takes charge of West Bromwich Albion. I am hearing that Steve Bruce is the favourite to get the job, and it is a short-term thing. But more on that as we hear. But right now, as a Baggies fan, I'm really not surprised Valerien Ismael has lost his job. I was fed up with his tactics, fed up with Val-Ball, and now hopefully let's kick on. Boing boing.